What's up guys, it's Cammy with the C, and if you didn't see, now you see. I don't know what direction we're gonna go with this video, but I know the main focus is gonna be a wash day. And the reason I say I don't know the main focus is because I really just don't know. I really don't know what I'm gonna title this video, but I'm gonna be attempting to get you guys in the shower with me so that way we can kind of see how I wash my hair. First off, we're gonna start with the pre-poo, and I'm not even gonna cap about what my hair looks like. Y'all saw it in the last video, one of my last videos, what my hair looks like. So yeah, this is what we're working with today. So yeah, we're just gonna dive right into it. So I guess what we're doing this because, ow, my hair is tangling. And then I guess while I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and explain to you guys the reason why it's probably been like, what, 3-4 weeks since I recorded a video and posted on YouTube. First things first, trusty water bottle and a towel across my lap because last time this shit got messy and we're not doing that again. Not gonna do that. Also have a towel behind me because I don't want this shit getting on my chair either. Okay, so first let's spray like a lot of water. Spray down a lot of water. Okay, and I'm gonna take off my glasses. And if you didn't notice, yes, I got new glasses. And I know you could probably see like the green circles, but it's just because these are transitionals. They have like a gray level of shades. So I guess that's why it turns in green. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take these off so we don't get no water on them. And the section's off. Attempt to. It ain't gonna be perfect, but whatever. We're gonna work with it. That up. And yeah, that color looks terrible. I'm gonna have to touch this up soon, but I don't know when I'm gonna do it because I have to figure out when I'll actually feel like filming. I have to figure out when I'll actually feel like filming it. Can't talk today. And then, if you didn't already know, this is dusty. If you didn't already know, I used the Bella Curls Coconut Cream Co-Wash as a pre-poo. I like the way that it breaks up all the buildup and stuff that I have, and I just like that it helps me detangle. I try to use 8 pumps, but you never know. Sometimes I'll change my mind and end up using like 5 or 6 pumps. I mainly use 8, but it just depends on how I feel. So anyways, about why I haven't posted it. Well, the reason why it's been so long since I posted is mainly it started off with the fact that I couldn't do it because of work. Because I was literally so fucking tired. Every time I got off work, I just didn't feel like filming. So once it came around to Monday and I didn't have a video up, I was just like, you know what, whatever. I'll be fine. It's not like I'm that big anyway. I'm trying to be consistent, but it's not like I have any any future content planned because I don't really know. I'm so new to this. I'm just adding more water because it feels dry in places. Yeah, so it first started off with I couldn't do it because of work, and then I didn't have much content ideas anyway, so I was just like, I really don't know what to do. And then it turned into I need to emotionally prepare myself for the fact that I just lost my job.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because...
And I know you're thinking, oh, it doesn't really seem like you had that job that long, from the last time that I mentioned it. Well, I didn't. And I'm not even mad about getting fired. It's not even that, it's just the situation around it that made me mad. Like, I feel like I was so lied to, the way that it happened. Like, I got fired 2 days after having a conversation with my supervisor. Well, technically, it was almost 2 days. Almost 2 days after I talked to my freaking supervisor about the situation that happened. It still makes me mad to this day, and I don't even know, like, I've been talking about it with everybody, my sister, my husband. My husband was the most mad. He was like furious with them, really. Furious is a nicer way to put it, but he was pissed the fuck off. So, in the midst of me losing my job, I had to freaking emotionally prepare myself and try to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do, which I still don't know what I'm gonna do now. If I actually was big and, you know, had content ideas and had, you know, a following and all that, then yeah, maybe I would have been paid on YouTube, and then I wouldn't have to worry about getting a real job. I would just focus on YouTube and let YouTube pay everything for me, and let YouTube, you know, get my coins. But no, that can't happen. Oh yeah, so and then I'm also waiting on unemployment to fall through. I'm hoping that I'll actually get approved for it, because your girl filed immediately as soon as I got fired. The very morning I got fired, I freaking applied for unemployment, because I can't just be sitting around with no money. I can't do that. I have things that I want and things that I need, and I just can't sit here like this. That is kind of currently what I'm doing, because like I said, I'm waiting for the unemployment, but I don't know. And then and back to my work, the reason why I feel like I was lied to is because my supervisor literally told me, like, as long as everything that went down didn't happen again, then I would be fine. We wouldn't have to worry about nothing, and if it did happen, it would be a documentation, which means that basically it would be like a warning saying, like, okay, well, this is the punishment you got, and this is what happened, and yada yada yada. But then a whole day passed, nothing went wrong, work was fine, nobody told me nothing. I had a one-on-one with my supervisor too that day, and everything was totally fine. And then the next day, which was that Thursday, which was the Thursday of last week, I believe, I get called by the director of operations and get told that I'm getting fired. That morning too. And this was like 9:30 in the morning or something like that. So all day I was just sitting there like, wow, what the fuck do I do? Like, what the fuck do I do? And I don't want to go too much into it, because I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm slandering them or talking shit. I just wanted to put it out, get it off my chest, because I mean, I'm still mad about it. I'm still fucking mad. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I understand they have all notice too, to just be like, you know, hey, you're fired. Especially if I did something that was against, you know, company policy. I understand that. But why did you tell me that there was going to be documentation, and then the whole day after that I get fired? Like, everybody that I told is mad, and they don't understand. Like, nobody understands why it went the way it did. They could have just gave me documentation, a warning, an infraction, which is like basically like a strike or a write-up. So yeah, right now I'm currently unemployed, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I could look for another job, but I don't want to work with people no more. I don't. I was literally getting cussed out some days at that job. And that's not to say, it's not to say the same thing wouldn't happen in any other customer service, but I am just, sensitive, I guess? I'm too sensitive, and I guess mentally unstable to be dealing with people coming down on me for shit that's not my problem. That shit that I didn't fucking do. I know I have to work on myself so I can handle those things, but it's kind of hard when people treat you like shit all the time. Well, in that work environment anyway. Applying some more on the other side. But the work itself was easy and all that. It was just the people. The people were kind of terrible. They were very rude. I guess that's the nice way to put it. They were very rude people. I've also been trying to find more content ideas, like videos to inspire me. I've been trying to watch certain YouTubers and stuff, and then unfortunately all I watch are like vlog videos, because that's mainly what I like. And then I'd be seeing them and I'm just like, I totally want to do that. I want to make vlog videos, but I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything, and also don't have the funds to really, you know, go places and do things now that, you know, I'm unemployed. So yeah, that kind of put a damper on things a little bit. Like, I want to do stuff that you guys might want to watch and that you guys want to see. It'd very much be helpful if y'all could, you know, leave down in the comments what you want to see, anything you would like me to talk about, questions you have, maybe questions about me. I mean, anything. You guys were nice enough to subscribe to me, so I mean, I want to give you something to actually look forward to instead of just putting out whatever. Or just putting out like a couple videos like I just did and then just disappearing into the sunset. No, I'd make a community post and be like, hey, you know, I don't know what to do or something to let you guys know, you know, what's up. But apparently you need like 1,000 followers or something like that before you can actually do a community post. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at on that. And then I do have my social medias linked, but then whenever I ask on my stories and stuff, nobody would really post anything. And then on my Facebook, whenever I tried posting, I only have just my one friend who would put ideas and nobody else would really answer. So at the moment, I'm kind of just like, well, if I want to get content ideas, I guess I could just text my friend directly and ask her, since she's the only one who's going to be answering my posts. I'm sorry, I know I didn't say it, but I'm actually twisting all the ends so that way it'll make it a bit easier for me to go ahead and shampoo and deep condition and all that. And I'm not trying to waste none of this product on my hands, so we're just gonna wipe it back into my hair before we spray more water on it. I low-key have been thinking too about doing like a little series where I just sit here and like talk about stuff that's on my mind, because I feel like there's not a lot of people who do that. And I mean, like, really talk about like what's on your mind, like even like the dark and like depressing stuff. Not saying that anybody wants to like focus on all that all the time, but it's just like, you know, if we don't get it off our chest, then where did all that negativity go? You know, kind of just floats around in the airspace there. So I mean, I don't know, if you guys think that would be a good idea for me to do, then you can also let me know in the comments below. I also think it might be like, I'm not trying to be weird, I'm not trying to sound racist, because a lot of people will instantly think that you're trying to be racist when you say what I'm about to say. But I think it'd be helpful for some black women too, because we don't really talk about our feelings like that. So I feel like maybe if I do like a series where I talk about my feelings and the things that I go through on a daily basis, then maybe it will help other black women feel better. Well, and not just black women, but other women too, of course. And just to let you guys know that you aren't the only one who has these same kind of thoughts and who are wondering what they're going to do with their life and having midlife crises at like 23. If you can call that a midlife crisis, which I'm pretty sure you can't. I'm sorry, that conversation kind of just like word vomited itself all over the place, but I'm hoping you guys got the gist of what I was saying. I'm trying to come up with new ideas, even though I kind of think they're trash. But okay, here we are, totally done with the pre-pooing process and twisting up my ends. I'll try to give you a back shot of the back. And now I'm gonna put this shower cap on. Now that I've gotten the pre-poo process done, I'm gonna leave this in for about 15 minutes, and while I'm waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and do a rough cut of this video that you're watching, so that way I won't be spending forever editing this like I usually do. So I'll see you guys momentarily. The first thing that I do before I go in with the shampoo is rinse my hair off with the twist in, and they will fall out eventually, but that's okay. The shampoo that I use is the Coconut Hydration Shampoo by Shea Moisture, and I do try to apply that directly to my scalp first and massage that in, and then later on you will see me go ahead and run the rest of the shampoo down through my ends as well. Can we also ignore the fact that I'm awkwardly bouncing up and down? I was playing music in the shower, so yeah, I guess I thought I was doing something.
This shampoo is color safe, so you don't have to worry about your color bleeding all over the place in case you do color your hair, and it does lather up very well. A quick tip for those of you who do color your hair, you want to make sure to use cool or warm water to wash, not hot water, because then your color will fade fast. I know it does look like I'm using hot water because of all the steam, but I actually was using warm water to shampoo my hair for this entire process. After I'm done shampooing the smaller sections, I'll go ahead and twist them into one big section and then move on to the other side of my head. This is the deep conditioner that I use. I was trying to show you guys that I was running out and generally how much I like to use, but then of course it decided to fall right out of my hand. Story of my life. I try to focus on my ends first and then work my way up to the roots so that way there's full coverage. And I personally like going straight into deep conditioning instead of using conditioner because I feel like I get better results and it leaves my hair a lot softer than with just conditioner by itself. For detangling, I like to use a tangle teaser with the handle. I didn't realize that I had it upside down when I was looking at my phone, so I had to flip it so that way you'll be able to read it. I did start off finger detangling the deep conditioner through my hair, but I like to go back in with my tangle teaser so that way I know I'm really working it through all of my hair strands. And I do start from the bottom and work my way up so that way I can get rid of the knots quicker without losing a whole lot of hair. Sometimes my hair will start to dry out during the detangling process, so I will go ahead and dip my head back under the shower just to avoid unnecessary hair breakage. Then I'll go ahead and twist that section up and then go ahead and do the same process on the other side of my head. After I'm done applying the deep conditioner, I'll go ahead and put on a shower cap and let it sit while I finish the rest of my shower. So this is what we're looking like before I rinse out the deep conditioner. I promise you my hair felt so soft. It's just the camera is doing me dirty for no reason. So anyways, I'm rinsing off the deep conditioner now and I'm still using warm water. You can also use cool water if you want to. It's totally fine. While I'm rinsing, I am trying to make sure that I get a majority of it out, but I don't exactly rinse it out 100%. I do leave in a little bit for the styling process later on. And this is what my hair is looking like after I've rinsed off the deep conditioner. I don't know with my hair.
Now that we're finally out of the shower, we can go ahead and get to the styling. And I don't really do much for styling, really. If I'm not wearing a bun, I'm wearing like, what is it, like the pigtails or space buns, whatever the hell you want to call them. Or I just have my hair in a bonnet. That's pretty much it. It's really nothing special. So for my base product, I usually use this Kinky Curly Not Today. This is a fresh bottle that I'm getting to use today, and it actually doesn't come with this nozzle, so bleh. It doesn't actually come with this nozzle. This is literally from some other hair product that I had. I literally took it off and just slapped it on this bottle here. We're gonna start with that first. And then section off the hair a little bit, so that way I can evenly distribute this. And then It honestly, the way that I apply it really doesn't matter how you want to do it. I just do it depending on how I feel. Today I just feel like spraying in my hand. And sometimes it's and this stuff can be very thick. Like, I was only able to get this much out right now, so you probably want to go ahead and add some water to it just to thin it out a bit if you're gonna put a spray bottle on this, just to let you know. And I'm pretty much just gonna apply basically the same amount or a little bit more on each section before I move on to the next product. And I'm making sure to only apply it with my fingers at first, because I am gonna go back and detangle it after I apply the second product all over this one side. You know what? I didn't say anything this entire video. I'm just not realizing I didn't say a thing about it, but y'all are probably wondering where I am as far as like where I'm filming. I'm actually in my room. I know I said I would never film in here because it's trash, but it was completely impossible for me to film in the bathroom like I normally do. It's just really messy in there, so I figured. So yeah, there we go. There's that. And I didn't explain it before I went ahead and applied it, but since the hair on the top of my head is a little bit thicker, I do go ahead and apply the kinky curly a little bit bleh. Since the top, I do apply a little bit more of the kinky curly on the top of my head, so that way I make sure I actually get good coverage. And I do the same thing with the next product, which I'm about to get into. The next product that I have is the Goddess Strength Divine Strength Leave-In Cream by Carol's Daughter. I like using this as my second. I like to use this to top off the kinky curly knot today, only because it actually like defines my curls a little bit, and I think I used a little bit too much today, but that's okay. We'll just split it up. I normally only use 2 to 2.5 pumps, because if you don't, the next day it like really gunks up your hair, depending on how your hair texture is. For mine, for some reason, it literally gunks it up really bad. And that's before I colored it too. For some reason, it just gunked it up really bad, and it would leave like flakes and stuff. I'm gonna apply the rest of what I had in my hand on this top section right here. And I probably won't need to add much more of that. Okay, and then after I apply the Carol's Daughter on my head, I go ahead and use the same Tangle Teaser that you saw earlier, and I just comb it through. I'm gonna add some more water before I comb it through. Now we're gonna comb it through. Oh wow, looks like I put a lot this time. I think I put way too much. Way too much product. You know what, that's probably the reason why it comes up on me so bad, because I'm putting so much on my hair. I don't know, maybe I could be tripping. I don't know, it looks like a lot of product to me. Anyways, next section. Very much added way too much product to my hair. Added way too much on this one side, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Jesus Christ, I need to look at that. I need to redo my hair soon, guys, because look at this. This shit looks fucking terrible. Anyways, On to the next side. So we'll just twist this like this for now. Twist it up in a bun. So we can work on the other side. And we're just gonna go ahead and speed through this. It doesn't always happen, but I do try my best to focus some of this on just my ends, but there are times where it will get into my roots. It's not like a huge deal for me, but I do realize that sometimes having an excessive amount of product on your roots can be the problem on why you have so much gunk in your hair. So yeah. daughter on this section, but I'm not gonna go through and do it again because if I did, it's gonna gug up my hair. So I'm not gonna try. We're not gonna try to do that. Just gonna go ahead and just detangle on through. Boy, that is a lot of that in my hair. There's like a lot of it in my hair. I feel like so much. And now that I've done that, I'm just going to brush my hair up in a bun, and that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I just put my hair in a bun because I'm not really going to be doing anything today. I'm just staying home. So other than that, that was pretty much it for my wash day. I hope y'all guys enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't like boring and just, you know, plain Jane or whatever, because I tried to step out of my comfort zone and do something I've never done before, so hopefully it turned out well and you guys liked it. And if there's anything else that you guys want to see me do, if you have any suggestions or just anything at all, just go ahead and leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video and go ahead and subscribe and let me know what you think. Like I said, what else could I say? And I don't know what time you might be watching this, but I hope you're enjoying your day and your night. And you guys all stay safe, okay? Catch you on the flip side. Peace.